Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Monsters video. So in today's video, I'm back with another monster review. We have the monster Kerubel, which is the Golden Legends Pass monster for this season. And I'm going to go ahead and do a review in today's video to see how good this monster is. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so take a look at this here. Let me go ahead and scroll a little bit to the right. Take a look at this. We have this monster ready, Kerubel. It has 3 rune slots open. You guys probably can't see the last one. But take a look at this. So for the books, we have Celestial Paradise. We have some other ones right here that are just for the books, but these two are for Team Wars. We have Winged and we have Good Legions, and this monster is double element as well, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to hatch this. It is a water and fire. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and hatch it here randomly, you know, where those other random monsters are. And take a look at that design, man. Oh my gosh. So that sword is bigger than the actual monster, which is funny. So that is 1297. We're getting very close to 1300 monsters. Isn't that crazy? Like if you, I know it says 1279 up here, but if you actually take a look at the overall monsters, like right here, we have 1299. And I wonder if that new ancestral actually hit the 1300 mark. Nope, it was actually 1296. So here we have the monster, and take a look at the evolving traits. We have Celestial. Then you're going to get Dodge Area, which I would highly recommend you guys getting to at least rank 1 because of that Dodge Area. Then rank 3, you're going to have that Immune to Torture, which is also going to help you out. So I would also suggest ranking this monster up to rank 3. Obviously, it's better to even rank it up even higher, but at least get it to like rank 2 or 3 to actually make this monster useful. And what I mean by useful, I mean like make it better actually. And yeah, the monster is going to be useful even at level 100 with just that Celestial trait, you know what I mean? But it's cool to have those extra traits that will definitely help you out in battles. So here we have it at level 100. Taking a look at the stats, we have 21,263 power strength actually, and that's actually really good, because remember guys, this monster has some really like strong and like high damage output skills, which we're going to get into in a second. Then we have 506,688 life and 13,904 speed. So again, I really like the double element, making it only weak to thunder element, which is cool. And then we also have, let's get into the skills. We have Cherubic Destroyer, which is a heavy fire damage to all enemies. Now, I personally like to carry all my, or keep all my AoE skills in the middle. And then what we're going to do is get into the remaining skills here. This one gives, it's actually a massive fire damage. Like I mentioned, guys, this monster is going to be packed with a bunch of, like, massives and other good stuff. Then we have Insane Water Damage. Look at that, with Torture Immunity to itself. And then let's see what else we have. Massive fire damage to an enemy applies 25% damage boost. So you can either carry this or you can carry the evasion with damage boost if you'd like. But I personally am going to just run this. And we're going to have, obviously, on the side, all my other monsters that will be like, I mean, I'll have like side supporter monster that will help me out with like the damage boost or evasion and all that other stuff. Most likely damage boost. Anyways, you can carry a moderate water damage if you like an AoE version of that, instead of this heavy fire damage if you like, because remember, we have one massive fire damage and then we have another massive fire damage. So it's really up to you which one you actually want to carry. One is a 50% damage boost, the other one's a 25% damage boost that gives you. So again, it's up to you which one you want to swap it out with, but you can. There is a moderate water damage to all enemies, which can come in handy. What I really like about this monster is the stamina cost is actually moderate, so it's not super high, and the cooldowns are fairly low, except this one right here, which is reasonable because it's a heavy fire damage to everybody. But taking a look at the relics, now the relics, it could be good and bad. I personally think it's mediocre because I would have liked an SN here, or I would have liked some kind of relic that will like benefit this monster to give it stamina, because stamina is actually really it comes in handy. It's really good. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this one. We do have Righteous Cord, which I can actually do. Apparently it deals damage, heals, and there is an extra perk, and that gives evasion to everybody if all allies are from Righteous Cord, which we're most likely not gonna have that, but it's okay. I just want to use the other two. When it comes to your second one, you can do another sword on the side, obviously, because it's double sword. The funny thing is the monster is literally just carrying one sword, and we have double sword here. But anyways, that's just the way it is. Let's take a look at the ultimate. Pierce to itself, removes positive status effects, disables traits on everybody, and then heavy special damage. I really like that ultimate. I think that ultimate could do some serious damage for sure, especially the fact that you're PRing everybody, trait disabling, and you have Pierce. So there's literally nothing that's going to stop you. And I mean nothing. Now here for the runes, is I'm actually going to give it some level 7s for now, but and maybe in the future I'll probably give it higher just because. So I'm going to go ahead and do like 1 speed and 2 strength. Actually, I might do 2 speed just because this monster is actually like lower level and I'm going to be pairing it up with some higher level monsters. So you can either do 1 strength and 2 speed, or you could do 2 strength and 1 speed like I had it before, or you could even do 1 strength, 1 life, and 1 speed as well. If they're mutated with like another rune, that's actually like literally a plus. So that's something I kind of want to throw out in there. Oh man, that gold is not going down below 50 billion. That's just going to be up there as now on. And look at all this gold that I'm going to collect. Look at that. That's insane. Now, this monster would go well with like a damage booster, for example. Although you don't really have to pair it up with a damage booster. You could literally do a healer or any monster that would like remove negative status effects and like, you know, apply evasion and all that good stuff, really. But I personally, I always like to pair it up with like a damage booster. I think attackers go well with that. Even if they already have one, obviously. It's always good because they're either gonna miss they're either gonna be missing one thing or the other. Like this monster does come with like a 25% and a 50% damage boost, but where's the triple damage? Where's the double damage? That's where my support is gonna come and play. Now here we have 22.4 speed, we have 26 speed. So what that means is that obviously we are going to be taking Albinasa, then it's the other monster straight away. So the speed is matched nicely. It's actually 32.6, although I could have gotten it closer, but we're going up against this setup here, which is actually fairly decent. Obviously the only good monster here I feel like is this one, but she's still a big threat. So here we're going to do an AoE damage boost, which comes with 25% and 50%, so he doesn't have to really use that skill yet, although he can. I'm not saying he can, but that's already applied right there, first turn, you know what I mean? He has both of them instead of applying it one by one. But let's see how this actually goes, how this actually plays out. Although that is actually a rough start. My monster ends up dying and there's no way for it to come back, so we're gonna have to back out. I have an idea. We're gonna bring back an old legend. All right, we're gonna bring back one of the best monsters from the past, and you guys know that is gonna be this monster. And we have a team life with speed, obviously that's contributing, but we have a life with speed on the other hand, so the speed should be still faster. Yep, 28.7. So that's exactly what I was looking for. 28k, the other one's 27k. They can do whatever they want, I don't really care. Yeah, apply fear, all that good stuff, but I have Character's Horn. Now here we have double damage with life regen, which I'm actually going to do straight away. We're going up against 3 ancestral monsters, by the way. Here we have 115, 120, and 144. So here with a level 100 Kerubel, we can actually one tap that monster right there straight away because of water, you know what I mean? So that's really cool. We could either do that, or we could use our AoE skills or single target. I think I'm going to do this and get rid of that one big threat, although she might actually come back, which is okay. That's understandable. You know what I mean? She could do that. And he's going to get a turn in. He's going to do whatever he wants. And then my tank's going to go in. And I think I'll, if I remember correctly, you have a free skill, right? Yeah. So we can actually use this against Chaza. Oh, wow. That actually missed because of the blind, I believe. Yeah, the days I had. And now, yeah, I mean... she's still dead. Oh wow, my monster died. No, that really sucks, man. Oh no, because she's at level 100, she's just dying so fast. It's insane to me. How about we try to win this with our tank if we can? I don't think we can. I don't really believe in my tank, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think so. So we're just gonna back out. How about we run a life rune on this monster, just so we can actually make it a little bit tankier, so she doesn't die so fast. How about that? We could actually do that because it's at 100 going up against like ranked up ancestrals left and right. So now it has over 1 million life, which is exactly what we're looking for. So let's go. And here we're gonna get a turn in. So unfortunately, as you guys can see, there is no stamina on the monster, and that is what I was talking about earlier. Like that's gonna be the downside, unfortunately. And I am actually not running any masks that would help with that. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh man, that really sucks. But okay, trade disable Pierce. We don't have Pierce, it's fine. So Jensa gets a turn in. She's gonna use her Awakening most likely in a second, so we gotta be careful of that. But yeah, as you can see, we can't use any. So that's the downside, by the way, of this monster. When it comes down to that, you gotta be careful. Because obviously you can't really attack with no stamina. And that, whatever I have going on right there, that's only helping out himself. So anyways, we're gonna heal everybody here. It's okay, no worries, it's not the end of the world, guys. What we can do is we can actually attack him. He's gonna die to that bleeding or whatever, and now we took down one. We just have to eliminate the other two. There it goes, one of the other ones dead too, and she's gonna come back. Okay, that's fine. But that was a huge help, getting rid of at least one ancestral there, and there goes the second one. And here we can actually do this instead of doing the other. skill that we had there, and she's gonna die to that drowned next turn most likely. So there goes, GG's. Now obviously that was kind of rough because I could have actually won that a lot easier, and it could have went a lot smoother, but the only reason why I didn't is because of this mask. So we're gonna get rid of this mask, and we're actually going to give it a Tattoo Man's mask right there. So that should actually help us out now, and we should be able to win these battles a lot easier. But this time around, we're actually facing like 150s and stuff, and there's a block resurrector, there's an attacker, there's a denier. We gotta be really careful here. So let's see what we can do here. So he gets a turn in, we can NER and heal, and this monster gets a turn in. We can actually do immune to torture, or we can actually do a freeze. Let's do a freeze to this monster since he's taking the next turn. We don't want him to attack me. I don't want him to mess anything up for me. So we already used the water skill, although look at that, you know what I mean, because of that water weakness, it's helping out a lot. We can actually deal like pretty good amount of damage to everybody. We do have a heavy fire damage, and this one is a massive water damage. I might as well use the water, to be honest. I'm gonna try to eliminate, let me see, who's the biggest threat here. Although she is somewhat of a threat, this one, because of the string prunes. Let's go after him. Look at that, sword kicking in, the double sword, extra damage. Trust me, that could actually help you a lot. The double sword, yes, there's like downsides to it because, you know, it's double sword, you can't regenerate stamina and all that, this and that, but when you look at it positively, I think my monster is dead right there. Yeah, I was expecting that. But when you look at it positively, like, it's still pretty good, you know what I mean, because that extra damage that's going to be kicking in. So it's mediocre, I would say, in my opinion, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. That monster's dead, gonna come back, but there goes that. And I'm gonna actually finish her off with, I have an AoE and I have another insane water. Actually, we already used insane water damage. Let's use this one, massive water damage, that comes with a damage boost. Now what I would have liked for this monster is that that damage boost kicked in before the skill kicking in to deal the damage, you know what I mean? Like if that damage was kicked in first, that would have helped deal more damage. So this monster mainly relies on raw power. From what I'm seeing, she does not have any tortures, so that's the downside. The traits are actually really good. I like the traits. I think the traits are good. There's nothing to change about that, but honestly, when it comes down to the skills, the only thing she's really missing is tortures, and the relic obviously being double sword is an issue. But honestly, you could always pair it up with like another monster here on the side that could actually help you regenerate your stamina whenever that's needed. But anyways guys, Kerubel was my 1001 monster, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's monster review, and if you guys did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this monster, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.